Hello and welcome. Today I will be showing you how I sculpt a glossy starling. I'm going to start with the basic body shape, elongating the head into what will become the beak and the tail as well. And then I'm going to take my needle tool and define the edges. You can make them as big or small as you like, depending on how you want to stylize your bird. Once I've done that, I'm going to use my needle tool again to shape the contours of the head to define them from the beak. If that went a bit fast for you, I will be doing it again just a bit slower, just to further illustrate the shapes that I use to define the figure. And if you, when making the beak, end up making the head a little bit too flat, you can always add the forehead back in with some extra bits of clay, as you'll see me do in just a moment. If you add too much, you can always shave it off, so more is better than less in this respect. So take your needle tool or shaping tool of choice and use it to gently smooth the piece into the head. For these starling charms, I am going to be making a pair of smooth wings rather than my usual style, because I like the way that it reflects the shine that I'm going to add towards the end. So I'm going to make two teardrop shaped pieces of clay and then flatten them out on my work surface, trying my best to keep them as even as possible. Once you've done that, you can place them gently on the bird to make sure that they are in the right place before you start pushing them in. Check to make sure that they are even, and then you can start pressing them down onto the bird. Here you can see the difference in look between smoothing the wing down and keeping it as is. I would recommend, if you like the look of it as is, you use some translucent liquid Sculpey to make sure that it adheres properly to the body of the bird. Once you have added the eyes of your choice, we can now move on to adding the sparkle. This particular pigment powder I am using is from Solar Color Dust, and the name of the color is Green Blue Violet. I am using a small brush to apply it to the clay before baking because the powder will stick to the unbaked clay. The process is of course sped up for the purposes of the video, but I'm actually going rather slowly when I am around the details such as the beak and the feet and the eyes, because I don't want to get any of the powder on those places. I hope you found this tutorial helpful. Thank you so much for watching and have a wonderful day.